Hi, this is Chuck Martin at the AI Summit in New York City. I'm happy to say I have with me today Srini Kandala. Welcome.
Thanks, Chuck.
So Sears, tell people what the state of Sears is these days, so not everyone knows.
Yeah, so we are the largest, I think one of the largest appliance repair businesses in the United States, and through that we are trying to become America's home manager. So we are into people's homes, and then not only appliance repair, but we want to see what else you want: appliance replacements, IoT. So that's one of the areas of focus for us. And another big area we do have is the online business, Sears.com and Kmart.com business units, and we do have a few stores. But more importantly, we have a lot of data historically, which is why the AI Summit's very important in what we're doing with AI.
So the retail, primarily the major retail went away, but it got converted to online?
Yes, we have a lot of online. Marketplace is a big part of our retail. Third-party sellers are coming in. And more importantly, we're combining the retail with services. So you have a refrigerator, whether you purchase it from us or not, you have a protection plan, we will come and fix it, we have the parts for it. So those are some of the areas that we're focusing on.
So where does AI fit in all of that?
So, for example, I was giving an example yesterday, I was very excited about it. We launched a platform called Kairos, which is our internal Gen AI platform based on all the data we have. Examples of it are they're building 100% bot-based organizations, right? So, for example, we have a recruiting organization because we recruit technicians, and it's hard to find technicians to do repairs. Every day, every week, we have thousands of orders that are not fulfilled because we don't have enough technicians. And so there is an army of bots. One is a bot which calls technicians and speaks with them saying, hey, are you willing? Where do you work? What's your pay? What do you want to do? Then it passes on to another AI bot that basically interviews them for their skills. Then there's an onboarding bot, there's a background check bot. So we're now kind of trying to build this cluster of bots that speak with each other to build an organization, all based on the vast data we have and the actual need that we have for the industry.
So it sounds like you need one more bot to go fix the appliances.
Yes, so that actually is a great one. You'll see that a whole bunch of repairs, about 25-30% of the repairs in the given industry for appliance repair, a technician usually goes and then end up doing a customer instruct, meaning they just told the customer how to use their appliance. But then now you wasted a trip which you could have sent to somebody else who actually needs a real technician. And so all of those right now are being transitioned to a Fixed Genius, Kairos Fixed Genius bot. And then we have Kenmore brand, so we have access to IoT. So if you have a smart appliance, then the bot actually speaks with the appliance itself and tries to fix to an extent.
So for smart appliances, do people who buy them, the consumers, they realize they're smart, and do they connect them to their home Wi-Fi?
Yes, so smart appliances we see when you buy Kenmore Smart, or even if you buy a non-Kenmore, we have connectors so that if that manufacturer has an open system, then you can connect to our ecosystem. Now once you connect, then we have the Kairos Repair Fixed Genius bots who know and to speak and connect with appliances. And if it's not a smart appliance, then they talk to a human saying, okay, your ice maker is not working, okay, try these 5 things. So if it's a human, it does it. If it's actually an appliance, then it automatically tries those 5 things before speaking to a human.
And you have the appliance manufacturers like LG, Samsung, those big brands?
Yes, so we repair all these brands because we have a home warranty program. And as part of that, some of these appliance manufacturers have open connectivity. Samsung, for example, has smart things, So you can basically go and you can use our, connectivity, and our AI can speak to that. The other thing we're doing is in places where the appliances are not smart or they're not open to connect, the newer thing coming up right now is there are these electricity panels have had no innovation in many years. Electricity to your home comes through this old panel.
Right.
So a lot of startups are now making those panels smart. Now once we are working with them to get access to that, with that you won't have fine-grained data about every appliance, but you will know that the refrigerator in your basement is behaving differently than the refrigerator up, and there could be some issue. And then we use AI to figure out, say, I think this will need a new compressor or something like that.
Would that know something just from the electricity or from something else?
Mostly just the consumption of the electricity.
So it wouldn't even have to be a smart appliance?
Wouldn't have to be a smart appliance. We just would be able to basically see from the electric panel. The patterns from the electric panel we are able to detect to an extent, not as much fine-grained as if I directly have a smart if you have a smart refrigerator, typically you'll have 150 data points that you're giving, including did you open the door, right? But if it's not, if it's the electricity panel, you won't get that granular, but you're able to still, do some extent of and connect AI to it.
So where does generative AI fit in all of this?
So there are various aspects of generative AI. The first part is basically running 100% AI run organizations. That's where we have nanobots. They work much better if you limit the function, but you can have thousands of them. I'll give you an example. We recently launched a post-call technician bot. Once a technician finishes repair, he gets a call. No, it's not a human being. It's Kairos, which is our Gen AI platform name, calling and saying, hey, Srini, how did your call go? Did you use any parts? What did the customer say? Do you think the customer wants any new appliance? So that conversation, they just have it. They can do multimodal. They can do video, text, or audio. Then there's another bot that takes all these conversations and turns them into data that goes into Snowflake or GCP. Then another bot looks at this for fine-grained actions. So these bots all work together, and we also have another bot recently where I said you interview technicians. Now there are a lot of legal issues when you interview a technician because this bot speaks, another bot does a debrief, like saying, hey, you know what, I scored 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Then we found we don't have enough examples to do a legal review if we are appropriate or not. So then we created 1,000 technician bots to simulate real technicians, and they talk to the recruiter bot. And then we have now tens of thousands of conversations that another bot comes in and scores, and then we have a legal score. So I think we are really excited about creating this organization of bots, and I think that's what I'm very passionate about right now.
So do you have a bots department?
We have a bots department that is mostly run by bots. And I'm not making it up. For example, we have a bot whose ability to create new bots. So it will create a bot, every bot has an OKR. So it looks at the OKR and then sees how is the performance, and then it can tweak the personality of the bot. Now it sounds like, wow, something like out of science fiction, but it's not. Effectively, all this bot is doing is prompt engineering for 20 other bots. So instead of a human writing the prompts, the bot is generating prompts and tweaking it based on a feedback. But we do have an organization, obviously, of data scientists and prompt engineers and software developers that are working on creating this bot-based organizations.
So a year from now, we're sitting here talking about technology, and what have we been talking about?
So a year from now, absolutely, we will be able to show running an appliance repair business for a city like Miami, that a bot is making decisions on where should you order parts from, how much should you price dynamically, talking to the customers, taking in schedule orders, talking to technicians and figuring out what routing to do, doing sales calls. We're going to launch very quickly sales bots even on Sears.com, where you can have a personalized conversation with a video bot that will go and tell you and recommend things. So I think these things will be very prevalent, not just for the Kairos platform from us, but I think the industry will see that coming up.
Well, I look forward to that in a year. Thank you so much. This is the AI Summit in New York.